Hello, Mavericks. How's it going?
They can't answer you, Cody.
So what? I still have to ask. I have to at least act like I care, even though we all don't.
True. Well, Mavs, we are down to our last month of school, and we all know this is going to be quite some summer.
And it's finally nice outside, and hopefully summer's good as well.
Yeah, while we're on the topic, let's check out the weather.
Hey Mavs, welcome back to another week of Mav TV weather. Friday, we're going to jump right into it. It's going to be a high of 74 today with a low of 54. It's going to be cloudy, so not a great day to go get your tan. But on Saturday tomorrow, it's going to be a high of 78, a low of 53. It's going to be really sunny. Go get your tan on for your summer vacation. And on Sunday, it's going to be a high of 74 and a low of 52, and it's going to be rainy. So get your umbrellas out and your rain boots. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Noah. Hopefully it will actually stay nice out, because we're almost always wrong with our weather.
Yeah, you got me there. Anywho, if we're just going to give away all of our secrets, let's check out that amazing behind-the-scenes video.
I don't know how amazing you actually think it is, but let's go watch it.
So Mitchell,
Yeah.
how do you as an anchor prepare for the newscast for the week?
Well, first thing I do is obviously figure out who else is anchoring with me, right? Then I find out the list of segments that we have for the week, like Mav Dundee, weather, the more you know, whatever's happening, And then with that, I use that to create a script with my fellow anchor, and we just sort of practice it and make sure that we've got all the lines down, so then we actually sound somewhat professional come Friday.
How much work does it take to write a script? Like, does it take like hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries?
Well, it depends on how quickly you can type, first off, because if you're typing about one letter per let's say minute, it might take you a couple years. Might, I don't know. Depends on how long the script is. But generally, it'll take about an hour if you're really trying to create a good script,
Thanks, Mitchell. I understand how Mav TV works, man.
I don't. Who are you?
Liam Galloway, a productive member and a veteran among his peers, has been involved in Mav TV for the last 3 years. Most people that know Liam recognize him as Liam from Mav TV, his tag that he's used for almost every form of social media.
Yeah, Liam. I know Liam.
Liam from Mav TV,
Liam
right?
From Mav TV, yeah.
Who's Liam?
But, as a Rolling Stone gathers no moss, things have changed. Liam has changed his Instagram name from Liam from Mav TV to Liam from BHHS, a 4-letter acronym that I am not familiar with.
BHHS is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and that's the realty firm I'll be working at. We're graduating soon. I just thought it was time to move on. It was fun, learned a lot, did a lot of dumb things, made a fool of myself in front of the whole school a lot, but I enjoyed it every minute of it.
Liam is an inspiration. He isn't afraid to look life straight in the face, and he isn't afraid of change. Good for you, Liam.
Man, Liam is such a dad. With slicked back hair, I think he could run the world.
Did you just say schlicked? Like schlicker?
No, but that reminds me, we have a new segment of Schlick's Desk.
Maverick, Action News Sports Desk.
Hi Mavs, welcome back to Schlick's Desk. This week we've encountered a man with a collection of sports knowledge so vast, you'd think he'd be able to teach a class about it. Well, he does.
Hey McCutcheon, did you realize that you could actually take sports history? There is a class now at McCutcheon called Sports History. My name is Mr. Slicker, and I'm lucky enough to teach the class. And I really enjoy the class because it concerns about 2 of my 3 favorite things in life. I love history and I love sports. And so putting these 2 things together has been great for me. I have enjoyed teaching this class this year because I really look at history as trying to figure out always the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, the how. And so I do that for U.S. history, world history, all those things. But now I get to do it with sports, which is something I really do truly love. For me, this class is going great. We've got a good turnout this year with 25 students, but we're looking for more. I only have 4 girls in the class, so ladies feel welcome to come into class as well. because you're more than welcome. Because we don't only talk about boys, we also talk about women and their roles in sports. We talk about gender, we talked about integration in sports. We've talked about roles of professionals and college players and high school players, and all those things kind of rolled up into one. Sports plays a major part in our society. Some people think it gets too much attention, which it may, but in a lot of people's lives, sports is a big outlet, and there is an important history of sports here in the U.S. One thing that I found that, one thing I think you could gain from taking this class is generally a knowledge of how sports has overall changed the lives of many people in America. I try to always point out that the civil rights movement, one of the things that helped that was the integration into sports, not only Jackie Robinson, but the integration into football, the integration into college athletics, integrations at schools like Purdue and places like that. So I think you'll gain more of a knowledge there. I think you'll learn how the roles of women in terms of equality, playing sports and their ability to play these sports has helped women grow in terms of earning mutual respect in some areas of the world as well. The thing about sports history that I like, and it's like any history class, is I enjoy seeing my students learn and then really trying to figure out, hey, where could I learn more about this? Or they'll come in the next day to class and say, hey, Mr. Slicker, I went home and I looked this up. And I just love that open kids' eyes and students' eyes to like the past a little bit and how the past connects to the future, because really where we are today is because of where we were, whether it be 15, 20, 25 years ago. So that's kind of my goal, and that's what I really enjoy about students in class.
What a desk. Absolutely love it.
You know, you're such a creep, Mitchell.
Well, you know, today is May 4th, so shouldn't we make like a Star Wars reference or something?
Like in a galaxy far, far away?
I don't know. But if we're talking about far, far away, I hear we have a segment about the foreign exchange program.
McCutcheon has about 1 to 3 foreign exchange students every year. Each one of them have a host family, which allows them to be able to attend our school. With this, these students are able to travel from their home countries to come and stay in the U.S. and experience the culture and language benefits. It is said to be one of the most fun ways to expand your knowledge on a language or culture. There are many programs that exist to help connect families and students. One of these programs is PAX, a program that our school uses to connect families from our school to foreign exchange students. I interviewed one of the teachers who helps to facilitate the program.
PAX is the program for academic exchange. They send students, or they offer students from countries outside the United States an opportunity to come and go to school in the U.S. Some of the benefits of being the host family is that you have an opportunity to learn about other countries by having a student stay with you. When a student comes to live with you, they're expected to act like one of your kids. They're expected to do what your kids do. They're expected to participate in things at school. All the kids that are with PAX have to pass an English proficiency test. So we know when they come to us that they at least have a basic concept of the English language. Now, of course, in our state, we speak Hoosier, so there are some things that the kids, once they come to the United States, have to learn. It's almost like a dialect here in the state of Indiana. If your family's thinking at all, or you might be thinking at all about hosting a foreign exchange student, very rarely, if ever, we had a bad experience. You end up getting as much from the student as you do from the student gets from being in the United States. Plus, here's a bonus. Someday when you want to travel, you'll know somebody that lives in another country, and you have a cheap place to stay when you go. So anybody that's interested can contact pax.org, that's pax.org, or they can get a hold of me down in the CAS 401, and I'd be happy to give you some more information about the program.
McCutcheon continues to be a home to students who are outside of our country as well as within our community. Families who reach out to host these students will be able to embrace a new experience. I'm Abby Roller from MAV-TV.
Well, that was informative.
And I believe that's all the time we have this week, folks.
We'll see you next week, and may the 4th be with you.
And as they say in Star Wars, beam me up, Scotty.
Mitchell, that's the wrong movie.
Autobots, roll out.
Again, wrong movie.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
That's good enough.